You know, if more and more people research how religion got started, the origin of religion, and they look back on the history of religion, and they see that it was all human form, it was all human made up, it was all human design, it would make a lot of sense to a lot of people if they just research it. Now, if you want to believe that there is some imaginary God above your head right now, and you have to be given this narrative way of living life through a book and understanding the teachings of some being that they say actually walked the earth and was God himself. I mean, I find it to be kind of crazy that it's how you say it is indoctrinated that way to make sense to people who are pretty ignorant towards how the world is in existence. I think that is the most ignorant way to look at it, because if there's one thing that I truly believe when I was a Christian myself, was that everybody was equal, and that God was good, because I only read the good scriptures in the Bible, and I didn't look at the Bible in as a whole as to what it's really saying and what it really means and how the things are worded in the Bible. I don't have to translate or try to figure it out. What it is, what it says is what it is, as what it says. And there's no human being that should be able to translate what the word is saying, the word of God, when I was a Christian believing in that. But and that also goes from when I used to go to church and listen to the pastor talk and try to understand, what was said in the Bible through what he was saying. And I had to think to myself, well, he's human too, so he can't translate what a divine being is going to say. When you start to make sense of that, you start to understand that, you start to see just how truly fake religion is. I'm not gonna lie to you, you really start to see it for yourself. You start to see, well, damn, this is all human made up. There's no God in the sky. I'm gonna die and go back to earth as dirt. And that's just the bottom line truth. The only thing that you're relevant for in life is what you do, as far as how you're educated and how you see forth of obtaining the goals in life that you want to achieve. Once you start to realize why you're here and what you're capable of, as far as what your education is and your background of how you were raised in life, those things come into play more than what the Bible can tell you about being a human being. I'm just gonna honestly leave it at that.